Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope your day is going way better than fantastic. And your journey to self-betterment is going way better than fantastic as well. Today I want to talk about something very important. Especially if you are new to this channel and or you have found this video by accident. I want to ask you something. Where did you get life values from? Meaning, how you get along with people, how you see people, and how you have relationships with these people. The reason why I ask these questions is it seems to be more and more common that a great amount of people are looking for someone that has a perfect life, that has no flaws and no life problems. So what happens is, people put their best foot forward, and in many cases, they get out there and fake it, hoping to make it. Meaning, they spend money they really don't have on this new person in their life. And they go out and rent an expensive car. Or they will get a car loan for a super expensive car, hoping this will get them attention. And that someone might one day care for them and want to be with them. Now here's the main problem. Many years before, it might be easy to say, don't try to do all of what I just mentioned. And I still think that advice regarding not doing all of this mess is the way to go. However, you stood a chance at finding someone based on character. But now, there are so many people out there chasing this fake perfection. It's not even funny. So much so, there are people that are so tired of being alone. They will literally rent a car in hopes that they can get someone to like them. You literally can't make this stuff up. And at the end of the day, when both men and women go out there chasing these lifestyles that aren't even real in most cases, one or both end up falling short in one way or another. And because the relationship was built on nothing. You guessed it? The narcissist discard usually ends up happening. And then the same chase but with a new face happens again and again and again. And literally nothing is gained. Except for a ride in a different expensive car. And traveling to a new destination. You see, there is nothing wrong with being successful. Working hard in an honest manner and making good is a wonderful thing. But we need to understand, there is no such thing as perfect within regards to us as people. A sickness can happen. A loss of job can happen. And other life issues can pop up and they will at any given time. And when they do, are we just supposed to fold like a tent and run out on someone that really loves us? Just because society gaslit us into believing that our poop don't stink and we can have whatever it is we want. And someone better put their all into us. But we don't have to, nor should we return the same love given to us. Oh, just leave. You can find someone so much better. Oh, just leave. Don't you want to have fun? There is no talk in today's society about duty, respect, honor, and love. Love. Let me tell you what. There is a big difference between being kind and being nice. And this is probably a topic I can make a video on as well. But here's the thing. Someone that is kind, I think of it as coming from their nature as a human being. It's who they are. They see someone struggling to open the door, and they offer assistance. Not because they are trying to get something in return. They are just doing this act because it's who they are. Nice. Well, nice can mean something similar. But for the sake of argument, let's use the term nice within regards to how society uses it. Oh, he's a nice guy, for an example. This person might be behaving nicely because they hope to get something from this behavior. Which that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. But with all that being said, we have gotten to a point in society where if you are kind to someone, especially if it's someone that you like or that you are interested in, it's seen as some form of weakness. Meaning, you are still leading your life. You are looking after yourself first and foremost. Yet someone you are interested in is experiencing a legitimate problem. And you don't drop your life for this person. Yet, you are still there for support. Why? Because you are a kind-natured person and you care about this person. This in today's society is now being said to being a sign of weakness. And what you should do is ignore this person and act like you don't care about them. It all seems backwards to me. Now, please don't drop your life and ruin your life for someone else. That's how you can slip into codependency. But we are being told that if you care about another person, hopefully the person that you are with, that you somehow lose in life and in this relationship. There's a saying out there: the one who cares the least wins. Again, you can't make this stuff up. So what kind of relationship are you expected to have if you can't even love the person you're with? Because if you do, you will come across as weak and will get left in the dust for someone that doesn't care about them. It all seems so strange and bizarre and utterly backwards. But this is how we know that narcissism and the ways of the psychopath has taken hold of society. Because we as a society are now having relationships, using their rule book, and behaving as they behave. Not seeing people as people, but as disposable objects. This is where slowing things down comes into play. Ask yourself, what is really going on here? And going against the grain. There are already some in society that are going against the grain for many reasons. And they are being sadly punished for it. But they are doing it anyway. Because they know what is being pushed on them is wrong. Well, more people need to do the same within regards to how we have relationships. Regarding what we value in our lives. You see, the people that run the show and write the script for you and I are just like the narcissists we've met one-on-one in our lives. They hate. They literally hate when we go off script or off-road, so to speak. They simply and utterly don't know what to do. And that's when they really show what a nasty individual they are. And then you can really say, wait a minute. All of this talk about love and care was just a lie. Because when I started to do what was right to make a real happy life, these individuals turned against me. And they turned against you. As said in the last video, these individuals want you to turn into a numb evil person. And one of the ways they initiate you into their group is they get you to turn on someone that you love the most. Because the idea is, if you can ruin and wreck the person that you love the most, you can then do the same evil to anyone else that enters your life. It's truly turning yourself over to evil. And when they do such a thing, they literally stop seeing people as people. This is why they can lie to you and move on to the next target like as if you didn't matter. And they can rinse and repeat the same pattern and cycle over and over again. Well, what do you think happens to a society when this becomes the norm? That's right. It crumbles and it falls into pieces. God put us on this earth for a reason. The devil tries to sow the seed of division with the attempt to try to ruin God's precious and loving plan for all of us. As I said in the last video, God oftentimes gives us what we need, not what we want. And many don't know they really have a gem of a person in their life. And they let this gem go. Or worse yet, they throw that gem away. And they then end up with a narcissist. We have to ask ourselves, is the advice of the world really serving you well? Or is it making your life an utter mess? How many more times are people going to believe the lies that society is pushing, when all you come out of it with is not just a broken heart, but a numb heart? A heart that will no longer allow you to feel and love for another human being. Slow things down. Really? Start asking yourself some real questions here about what is going on around you. And who is really pushing this mess onto you? If God puts someone in your life that is right, you will likely have challenges. Things will not be perfect. But if you have faith, and you work hard, you might not be able to fly in a private jet, but you can create in many cases a very wonderful life. But that's a word narcissists don't like. Faith. They want you to completely and utterly lose your faith. And one way to do that is to get you to throw away the very people that God put into your life for the good. Something to think about. I would like to know what you think. Please leave your comments in the box below. And don't forget to click the subscribe button, as my subscriber count is having problems to say the least these days. Again, I thank you all for your support. I really mean that. I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.